Godsmack.
Yeah, Pantera War.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Eugene Snyder Field here at beautiful Argos, Indiana. I'm Steve Stricker alongside my partner tonight, Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. Brings back some memories. And tonight, we got a treat for you here on RTC TV4. We've got Argos Dragons Lacrosse coming your way. And Andy, in the second season of Argos Lacrosse,
Yes.
the boys are doing a really, really good job. Come into tonight's contest with a 5-1 record, and the one team that's beat them is the team that's out on the pitch here tonight, the Mishawaka Cavemen. So it's a rematch of the only loss. And I tell you, just thinking about it, you know, very impressive. We came out here last year, and we didn't know anything about lacrosse. The kids didn't know much about lacrosse. And we kind of learned with them, and they got a chance at the end of the season. They picked up a couple wins, but my goodness, here in the second season, coming out and starting off the season with a 4-0 record and losing the one game here to Mishawaka, and then they picked up another win after that, coming in at 5-1. So pretty amazing. Coach Humphrey doing a great job.
Yeah, Coach Humphrey, he's got a diverse background in lacrosse and has an assistant that really works with the boys quite well, and Brent Markley, you know, and as we knew and what we've come to find out as the game is, you know, a lot of the same principles of soccer, which we are well known for. It just was a common and natural fit for these boys. They love the intensity. They love having a little bit of the physicality that goes along with it. And, you know, tonight should be a really good matchup again. Like you said, this is our only loss, and the Dragons are battling a little bit of flu and illness this week. I think right now, from what I was told, 13 different players missed at least 2 days of school this week, and some of us are not with us even tonight, including our starting goalkeeper, Colton Markley. He is out. So we're going to the number 2, the big man, Shane Clearinghouse Stevens, is taking the helm in the goal for us. So it's going to be a little bit of a different matchup, and the Dragons are going to really have to be on the A game. There are a few players out there that are under the weather, but still are here, dressed, and going to do their best effort with, Jeremiah Riddle and Connor Tracy. Ben Rangel's not even here tonight. So, it's going to be a tough match. You're facing a quality team with the Cavemen. Obviously, they beat them earlier in the season. So, but I asked before, and they do play again. So hopefully we can make a good showing tonight, and then possibly in the next game be full strength and do a quality battle with them. But no matter what, both these teams are going to go full bore because there's a lot riding on this besides just the pride factor. But, it's a beautiful field here tonight. The weather seems like it might stay away long enough to get a good quality game in, but the radar is pretty ugly at the moment.
Well, it isn't baseball or softball, so they'll keep going no matter if it's raining a little bit. We just got to obviously watch, if there's any kind of severe stuff coming. We had a softball game scheduled down at Rochester that got postponed tonight because of the rain, and a lot of stuff down south getting postponed tonight. So there's some weather in the area, but this ought to be a good matchup. Really excited about this. I've been wanting to get some lacrosse on the air here all season long. We've been just kind of working a game or two of softball and baseball in as we could. So really looking forward to this. Coach Humphrey said earlier in the week when I talked to him that, hey, if you're going to get one, let's get one of these, really intense games. And he said it was probably the most intense game he's ever coached in that first matchup with Mishawaka.
Well, that says a lot coming from him. He's been involved in many a game there as a coach and with his past. So that's just just very good to know that we're going to have something very exciting to watch tonight. The boys are loving it, and the fans are out. Umbrellas are out. They're getting prepared for it, and you've passed your jacket on to Peyton there on the camera. He's out on the bleachers, so he's going to enjoy the weather. We're up here in a nice dry booth, and that's just fine by me.
Well, he's got a nice little fishing hat on there, so he'll be fine. We got the clock just ran down here, so we're getting set to go. But, yeah, Peyton Heckerman, he's been doing a lot with you guys, you and Phil, last winter, and then he's going to be coming in and doing some internship work with us this summer. And so looking forward to getting those guys going. We're going to do a lot of Little League baseball and softball this summer for all of our schools. We're going to try and get a couple games each there. And we got Dustin Stevens back here. He's going to help us out with any confusion that we might have with the game, I guess.
Well, he gave us some sheets, and he's going to be doing the announcing, I think, of the lineups and stuff for tonight's matchup. So we'll be piggybacking off of that as they get ready to do some of the lineups. And then he's going to also help with a little bit of our technical difficulties when it comes to the actual game.
Well, I don't think it's going to take too much to talk him into staying up here because he doesn't want to go back out there and get wet. So he's going to find whatever he can to stay up here. One thing, we don't have a roster for Mishawaka. The coach didn't have.
He didn't have one.
Didn't have one, so we don't have. We're just going to have to be going with the numbers, I guess, for Mishawaka. We do have one for the Dragons, of course. So. If the coach doesn't bring us a roster, it's kind of hard to.
Oof, yeah, especially from out of town.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting game here tonight, and Coach Humphrey, like you said, he's been around the block and he's just done a tremendous job. I tell you, I can't give him enough credit on what him and Coach Markley have done with this program just in its second year here at Argos.
Well, it goes a long way with parental support, the community support, and then the kids. The kids have got to do all the work. They got to put in the time. And as you can see, the officials are he's chatting with the gentleman, getting them ready, and the goalkeepers touch hands in the middle and get ready to go to their ring, as you would say, and let the bout begin here. This could be a fantastic matchup. You see the guys are all ready to go. In good spirits. And I tell you what, one thing I've noticed, even though there's a lot of aggression and sometimes this and that with lacrosse, there has been some tremendous amounts of sportsmanship amongst both teams. That from the matches I've been to about 5 of them. I was just here the other day when they had a very big home opener win against Concord, and it was very good. So here they go, and we are starting the action.
And for those who may not have watched lacrosse before, it says halves because that's what our soccer scoreboard was always set up for, but they actually play 4 12-minute quarters. So it'll actually be half 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the scoreboard. Of course, lacrosse, your home, or Argos, your home team, and then Mishawaka will be the guests.
Reisner brings it out of the back and puts it over. Bowen has it. Looks back over to Reisner. Setting it up. And it looks like these kids have been playing for a very long time, but it's only their second season. But the way they handle the ball and they can just move with it, it's a good tackle, and ball's loose. And here comes Mishawaka, spins. Rotates forward. Down in the attacking position, looks. Gets it back over, puts it down, it's loose. Going to pick it up. Fakes, rotates around, looks, puts it wide. Brings it back to the center of the pitch, moves it over. Both teams just going to be a little relaxed to fill out each other to make sure they're not going a little bit too much. Let the adrenaline settle down. Puts it all the way back. It's behind the goal. Here it comes in an angle. Looking for a breaker. Runs through center. Kicks it wide. And fakes and scores. Number 9.
Mishawaka goal scored by number 9.
So that is one thing in lacrosse. You have that guy that plays that position behind the net there, and he kind of acts like a point guard in basketball, where he's kind of feeling everybody out and looking to see who's in position. And that time, just like a point guard in basketball, he just came around there and he saw his opportunity, so he took it and gets the Cavemen on the board here with a little over 10 minutes still in the first quarter to go.
Well, the Dragons going to set up their defense, going to have to relax, get their nerves set. And Mishawaka has the ball back behind the goal again. Fakes, looks, and throws it in the side again. And the Dragons are going to have to put
Mishawaka goal scored by number 9.
Dragons are going to have to put a body on him. They can't just let him walk around and make 1v1 against the keeper all day long. It's just very hard at that range to ever get a chance to settle or stop that ball from the goalie's position. Ball's loose. Kicks it forward. Comes the Dragons. Riddle has it. Shot, and it's blocked by the goalie. Ball's loose. Scooped. Gets it. Markley has it. Ball's loose again. Markley still has it. Fakes. Puts it back behind. Puts it forward. Oh, and it's loose and just misses. Ball's broke loose again. Stone's back there in the back. Reisner comes back to help him. And the Cavemen come out with it. Turns, looks. The pressure's on him. And he throws it forward, and the keeper misses. Here comes Mishawaka. Kicks it out. Picks it up. The ball's loose, and here comes Reisner. Puts it in the middle. Stone, shot, and it's missed. And it's out the back. Argos' ball. Here they come. Reisner has it. Stone misses. Shot it before he had it all the way in. Caveman put it forward. Much better offensive spell from the Dragons that time. Number 9 tries to play it forward. It's out the back. Here come the Cavemen. Number 9 moves back behind the goal. Dragons need to watch for him. Ball's wide. Good defensive jab by Kime. Ball's loose and he scoops it. Puts it back in the center. Cavemen go wide. Back in the middle. Taking their time. Sets up. Markley's out on him. Played it forward. Ball's loose. What a scoop. Bauer has it. Ball's been knocked loose. Markley with the check. Number 9, Caveman, moves around, keeps possession, goes back behind the goal. And plays it out high. It's loose, and here comes the scoop. Who's that? Josh Miller has it. Couldn't see the number. I was waiting to see the number so I could call it out. It's back behind the goal. Stone has it. Reisner's in position. Here comes Miller, moves through. Gets it to Noah Reisner. Shot, and it's blocked. Good save by the keeper. Out goes Bowen. There's the pressure. Bowen still has it behind. Reisner's by himself, calling for it up top. Kaler moves around. They shift. And it's Bowen that's blocked. And the Dragons going to scoop it. And here they go. Shot. And it's saved again. Great hands from the keeper. Stone applying a little pressure. Bowen, 6 goals last game, if I'm not mistaken, against Concord. Here's a shot by Markley, and it's just wide, and Dragon's going to get it. Stone has it. Puts it back. Markley, shot, and it's blocked before it gets to the keeper. Markley uses his feet, and they get possession, and the player's down. Shot, and the goalkeeper has it. Now he calls the whistle, and the player is down for the Cavemen. Everyone takes a knee instantly. And the official said, relax. And he's working to get his way back up. Coach comes out on the pitch.
I didn't quite see what happened there. Of course, they had to wait until the Dragons' advantage was up before they could stop play there.
I think the ball, Markley's shot, that was blocked before it got to the keeper, I think it hit him right in the hip or ribs area because he's holding it, rubbing it pretty good. And that would sting right there. So
yeah,
he's out.
that ball's pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tough. Yeah. I went out the other day and practiced with Jonathan, and that didn't go so well. It looks a little easier than what it is. So, yeah. But I used the other stick. I got it down pretty good there towards the end.
Well, and that's the whole thing that really amazes me about how quick this team has progressed, because that is harder. Just picking that ball up off the turf is harder than it looks. And, and man, they've gone from, that first game last year, they were kicking it around like soccer to really, it looks like they've been playing for years.
Bob Bowen has it from behind. Players shift. Bob Bowen looks.
And Bowen is one of those that has just, he has just done a great job.
He sees Stone. Decides to go forward. Looks. Out to Reisner. Gets the ball in. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. There's a scrum in the middle for it. Miller tries to get it. It's up in the air. Still up in the air. He gets it, and it's knocked out again.
Is that Gabe in there?
13 is Gabe, yes.
Yeah.
Retreats back, throws it forward. Ball's loose. Tracy, Connor, who's been feeling under the weather, in there battling for it. And out comes number 9 for the Cavemen. The goal scorer so far has both of them for Mishawaka. Gets the ball in the middle. It's loose. They retrieve it. Puts it to him, and here's a shot, and there's another goal.
Well, that's number 9 again there. They've got to get a body on him everywhere he's at.
Well, to prevent it.
Yeah, he's just done a great job there. He's got all 3 of the goals here in the first quarter for Mishawaka.
Well, there's 2 things about it. One, you prevent him from getting the ball in the first place, or you have to be between him and the goal and help out your keeper, or you're going to be in real trouble real quick, which the Dragons are down 3-0 already.
You know, I keep going back to basketball. Obviously, that's kind of my bread and butter, and kind of a box-and-one type, where you just put somebody on there and face guard him and let him try and beat you with somebody else, really.
Yeah. Well, one of our best defenders is playing goalie tonight with Shane Stevens, so it makes it very difficult with that transition and rotation like that with Markley being sick. So it's a learning curve.
Well, Shane's been in the goal before,
yeah,
but it definitely takes away some of the advantage that Dragons have. He's a big, strong kid, and he does better, playing that last defender role, kind of like Sam, always did for the Lady Dragons.
Ball's loose, and there's a big pile in the middle, scooted forward, and Mishawaka comes away with it. Zachary Hyman's trying to get the ball, number 10, and the ball's loose, and here comes the Dragons forward. Shields, and he can't get it. Bowen battling. Josh Miller looks. Oh, John Stone, sorry. Jonathan. Well, it looked like Miller. They're big. I can't see the numbers from that far.
I don't know how you be able to recognize your kid, right?
Well, yeah. Miller's 16. Jonathan's 19. Train that tall, wide boy to get in the goal. Let Shane stay out. They rotate, and it's blocked.
That was a good defensive effort by the Dragons on that. That was a solid shot.
Yep. Dustin Rao took that one.
Back around, they got to get a body on him.
Now they're shutting him down a little bit. He gets the ball, trying to feed it in. He gets it all the way out high.
That's an advantage, too, for the offensive player. They can use that net almost like a screener.
Ball's kicked forward. Scooped. Still forward. Scooped in front of the goal. Nope. It's on the ground. And who's coming away? Mishawaka looks like it. They're fighting, and they get it.
Dragons got to adjust. Here's a chance for the Dragons if they can take it.
Scoops it. Hyman has it. Looks. Stops. Fakes. Gets it over. Who's going to have it? Bowen. Bob turns, spins, has the ball. And there goes a stick. Reisner, shot. And it's blocked.
Great play there by the keeper.
I tell you what, the keeper's been working pretty well for Mishawaka so far. He's kept a clean sheet, but he's had to make 3 or 4 quality saves. Stone has it, kicks it out. Hyman gets it. Looks for an option. Goes a little wider. Ball's caught. Scooped. Now it's loose. Reisner. Ball's transition. Now here comes Mishawaka with it. Played up to the mids. And here comes the attack in the offensive third. Across the face of the goal. Mishawaka making a sub. Out goes number 8.
Got under a minute left here in the first quarter. Caveman 3, Argos 0 so far.
Long play forward. And Caveman misses. And Reisner can't get to it. But Bowen does. Here's a chance. Spins, looks, and has 3 or 4, but somehow keeps the ball. Turns backwards. Gets some spacing.
Can I say 0? I don't have to say nil, do I?
You can say 0.
Okay, good.
We'll let you slide. It's not soccer. Here comes number 9. Oh, and a great move and shot and a goal. Fantastic goal. Individual work. Number 9 has
4 goals. Yeah, that was a great spin move there. He really left a couple Dragons in his wake.
Yeah.
As he's running right down the center of the pitch, and he's got 4 goals here with 13 seconds left still in the first quarter.
Yep.
Dragons, like you said, severely undermanned tonight with 6 or 7 different players that are ill. So,
well, Coach changes his rotation. Coach Humphrey has a real good system on how he rotates players, and he doesn't look at the score as effective on how he does his rotations. He looks at it, this is how it works. This is my system, and his system definitely has had a big change with the number of players being gone. 3 seconds left, and there's been a timeout called by Mishawaka.
All right, with that timeout, we'll take a quick break here. You're watching RTC TV4. We'll be back here in a moment from Argos High School, where the Dragons trying to finish out the first quarter, trailing 4-0 so far here in quarter number 1.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
All right, welcome back here to beautiful Eugene Snyder Field here at Argos, Indiana. The Dragons shorthanded here this afternoon, trailing by a score of 4-0 with 3 seconds to go here in the first quarter against the Cavemen from Mishawaka High School.
I'm going to give a shout out to Colton Markley. He's home. I know he's probably watching this and not. He probably just upset that he couldn't be here. Is he over there now? Okay, they said he wasn't going to go. And they just scored again.
That's number 9, and that was he just keeps getting better and better as far as the difficulty of the goals that he's making.
Was that number 9 again?
Yeah, it was.
Yep, okay.
Mishawaka goal scored by number 9.
Well, he's got 5. Number 9 is going to end up with number 9 here if the Dragons aren't careful.
Yeah.
1 second to go here in the quarter.
Wow, that's a set play, and then some.
Coming out, used 12 seconds off the clock there. So after 1 quarter here, Mishawaka leads 5-0 over the Dragons. We'll take another quick break. Come back here with second quarter action here from the perfect pitch, Eugene Snyder Field, in just a moment.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Hey, welcome back here to beautiful Eugene Snyder Field. I am Sports Director Steve Stricker here with Andy Stone. And tough first quarter there for the Dragons, Andy, number 9. And I apologize, we do not have a roster, but do you guys know down there?
What's
name?
number 9's name?
Number 9 is Connor
Connor
Addison.
Addison? Okay. Well, we'll definitely get his name down because he's had a whale of a first quarter here for the Cavemen with 5 goals. So
Well, we'll see what the Caveman coach does. This is a type of game where you got two ways of coaching styles. Either you go and you just leave it and just run it, or you get some of your players that may not get as much time. You start rotating some of them in so they get some minutes when you're up this way. But it's one of those deals. So we'll see how the Cavemen react. We'll see how the Dragons react, and we'll see what both coaching staffs do. Coach Humphrey, I know he's not very excited due to the fact that some of his kids are ill, but he's going to want and expect a little bit more out of his players in the back to help with this.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it makes a difference who you have out there, but you still, you got to get a body on Connor right there, and if they don't do something here in the second quarter, I mean, he's going to end up with double-digit goals here in the first half.
Yeah, Addison, we got his name. That's about the only one so far. But, yeah, I have a feeling if it keeps going, he'll probably be taking a little bit of a break. As the old saying goes, when you're up so far, you go ahead and pull some players off so you prevent injuries that's not necessary or so on and so forth. But we'll see how it goes. Lacrosse is a tough sport, so – and recovery is sometimes pretty rough, depending on the type of game it is. But we'll see what they do. Stone has it in the back. Dragons. Mishawaka is co-ed also. Well, the Dragons is co-ed, but no girls seem to go out. Last year Samantha was going to go out, and then she decided not to because she didn't want to be the only girl, which she would have been fine. Gets it. Moves it around the back. Markley. Cameron puts it in the center. They get scooped. Sellers. Is that who that is? Number 9.
There's a goal for the Dragons.
There it is. The Dragons get their goal. Kaler. Assist coming from the corner, which would have been Stone. Looks like Gabe Stone. Yeah. Number 9's the lucky number for the night, both teams.
It seems to be, yeah. So the Dragons get on the board with 10:34 to go here in the second quarter. And for those of you who may be just tuning in, it is quarters. We have halves on our scoreboard, but that's because we are a soccer school, and that's our soccer scoreboard, and where they do run halves, and half since 22 or something here.
63.
63.
Since
same
63,
thing.
Baby.
Since you were a pup, right?
Yeah. Before my time.
So
gets it. The Dragons started off the second quarter much better than not just because of the goal, but just the intensity. You could see they've changed some things, and Stone's behind the goal, gets the ball in the middle. Great spin move, and there's another goal. Dragons come out, Stone with the assist, and Cameron Markley with the goal.
Markley with a great spin right there, coming back to the middle, and he puts that one in. And just like that, the Dragons back to within 3 with, a minute 47 down here in the quarter. So they've scored 2 goals here within the first 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Well, the Stone, he's – got to be leading the assist for the season. He does a lot of that work behind the goal, and but Markley had that same type of spin move that Addison had earlier in the game that led to his goal. So, ball's still loose.
That was a whale of a face-off right there coming off that goal.
Markley has it now. The scorer puts it in the middle, and it's broke up, but it's going to be scooped and a shot, and it's just passed, and Stone's back behind the goal. And he's going to scoop a ball and bring it into play.
And that was a really good shot, too. It just stuck in his net just a hair longer than he probably would have liked to.
Shot, and it's blocked, and Stone gets it off the bounce, goes back behind the goal. Looks, long out, puts it in. Markley, shot. Bounces just wide. And Stone's going to pick it up again. And I don't know. I'd like to hear what Coach Humphrey said to him in between quarters, because this looks like a different team. The ball's loose. Reisner couldn't handle that one. Gets it over. Markley spins. Does a little hop there. Back all the way to Stone. Stone catches, drops, picks it up.
There must be something with this north end of the field because
Yes.
all 7 goals have been scored down here.
Puts it in. Bowen looks, spins, rotates it wide. Stone free and side net. Sally saved it.
Oh, I missed the side net Sally.
Yeah, that's right. That's what my soccer term when the kids always hit the side net instead of putting it in a goal. But it works just the same for lacrosse. And there's a long play, and it's broke up. And it's scooped. Here they go. Dragons pressuring in. Miller, and he lost it just at the end. He keeps out of the circle. Yeah, in the crease. It's a circle. The crease. And here comes Riddle. Riddle, shot and way out. And
he forgot he had a 8-foot-long pole there.
D pole. I think that's the D pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And there's a shot blocked. What a save from the keeper. Loose again. Markley has it. Steps back, gets a little spacing, and drives. Oh, the defender turned away from him. Oh. But what a save. Number 13, the goalie for Mishawaka. Pressure's on. Long pass, gets it down. It's in the midfield. Number 8 has it for Mishawaka. Looks, goes forward, enters the attacking third. Takes a shot, and Stevens with a quick skip off there, and it's going to be Mishawaka bringing it in from behind the goal. Rotates it out in front. Ball's loose, and he's lost it. Here comes the Dragons. What a scoop. Goes forward. He's going to hit from behind, and it gets blocked off. Here comes the Dragons back on defense. Mishawaka attacking again. Number 12's behind there, puts it forward. 7, looks, shot, saved by Stevens. Scoops it.
He's trying to get that
He's
ball.
got it.
Gets
Gets it forward, yes.
The game of Hungry Hippos, right? Trying to pull that back with his basket.
Kime gets it. Ball's all the way forward to Stone. Stone broke up, knocked the ball, pull out of his hand, and here comes Stone behind the goal, picks it up. Looks. He's cutter, misses. Heim couldn't handle it. Reisner. Stone. See if Hyman and them make the runs through again. Here comes a cutter. Jonathan Stone looks in the middle, turns back, and rotates out. Gabe Stone. Take a quick shot. Bob Bowen's going to bring it up from behind. He has it. Rotates it around. Looks. Connor Tracy sets up, gets the ball. Drops it and scoops. Plays it wide to Reisner. Stone. What a pass from Reisner. Stone has it. Goes back behind the goal. There's a cutter. Jonathan Stone. Shot. Oh, Jonathan Stone with a goal from Gabe Stone.
Another assist for Gabe and to his cousin Jonathan.
Jonathan Stone with his first career lacrosse goal.
First one. Wow.
Fantastic.
Dragon goal by Jonathan Stone. The assist to Gabe Stone.
Cousin to cousin right there, Stone to Stone. And the Dragons now have 3 goals here in the second quarter and have cut the lead to 5-3 here for Mishawaka.
Well, there you go. That's something I wasn't planning on saying tonight. My son scores a goal. But I'll take it. And he's very excited. Good for him. This is his first season ever playing. He missed the first year. He didn't know if he wanted to try it and didn't have the confidence to do so, but he's absolutely loving it, and that's a testament to the boys and the coaching staff. So Dragons are battling back 3 unanswered goals after allowing 5 unanswered goals. There's a call, and the Dragons have it. Zachary Hyman scoops it up. And we are going to have a battle. Ball's over his head.
You know, I think this whole thing with lacrosse here is just a win-win for the whole school. It's a small school. You don't want to take away, athletes. There's a nice save.
Save by Stevens.
You don't want to take athletes away from the other sports that are already here, but I don't think really that there's many, Shane maybe was, a baseball player throughout, but a lot of these kids just weren't doing anything in the spring.
Yeah, there's a definite gap, and it's been filled by lacrosse, and Mishawaka gets another sub in. Number 19's taking his time, setting it up in the center of the pitch.
And it fits so well because of the soccer in the fall, and there's so many principles in lacrosse of what these kids do in soccer.
They move the ball back behind the goal. Number 9 back in Addison, and the ball skipped, and there's a goal.
21 gets on the board
with the assist from number 9.
That's the first goal scored in the south end zone, if you will.
Goal scored by number 21. The assist to Connor Addison.
So 4:17 to go here in the first half, and Mishawaka adds 1 to their 5, so they've got a 6-3 lead now over the Dragons.
All right.
It's kind of an overcast day here at Argos, but man, I tell you, I can't get over just year after year after year how good this soccer field looks, this pitch.
Yeah, it's well, the Volunteers do an amazing job. I mean, ball's missed, and it's going to be picked back up by Mishawaka, and it's broke up. The play's broke. Dustin Rao battles for it. The ball's loose, and Riddle gets it knocked away. Mishawaka's going to scoop it up again. Yeah, there's a lot of volunteers that work on the fields that help out with multiple sports fields. They like to take the extra time, and they really do a great job with it. As you can tell, it's beautiful. We're kind of spoiled here at times with the lights and the great stands and everything that's along with it. So there's a play, and it's going to be out.
So number 7 for the Dragons, that's a name that I'm not familiar with. He's a freshman. He's doing a pretty good job back here in the defense.
Yeah, well, Snowin's a good kid. We always tell him it's not. At least it's not snowing. It's just raining. So he always gets tired of that joke, but we give him a hard time at school. He's a real good kid, but working hard. This is his first season, obviously, and he's done a good job also. The kids, the ones that played from last year to this year, I don't think there's not a single one that haven't improved tenfold. It's just been amazing already. As Ben Rangel is here. Oh, he is. He's feeling rough, but he's out there. Good for him. Number 16, Mishawaka. They set it back up in the middle. 19 looks. Fakes and puts it in. Shot. It's on the side net.
I thought that snuck in there.
Nope, it was side net. And Stevens puts it out. It's over his shoulder, and that's out. So Kimes getting back in position.
2:26 left here in the first half.
Much better second quarter so far out of the Dragons. Both ends, obviously. Number 9, Addison, has it back behind the goal for Mishawaka. Oh, he hits him coming forward. Oh, what a save by Stevens. And the ball scooped and played back. Oh, he played it kind of towards the middle. And what we got? We got a timeout or we got a foul? What we got? It looks like a timeout called. And not sure who called it, which side. I hope if it's Mishawaka, the boys better be ready for a play-in. We're going to take a quick commercial break right here.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
Clive wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
All right, welcome back here. We got 2:03 left to go in the first half. The Mishawaka Cavemen leading 6-3, but the Dragons doing pretty good here in the second quarter, Andy. It was 5-0 at the quarter, and the Dragons came out and scored the first three before giving up a goal to make it 6-3.
Yeah, they've changed a few things around, and they've definitely had a little bit more spring in their step. Coach Markley's out helping with organize that defensive end because poor Shane was pretty much left out to dry. Definitely the first 4 goals, I mean, they had no answer for Addison, and then the one where he just spun and had a great move, that's just an individual play. You're not going to stop. But the Dragons have had 3 goals tonight and 3 assists from Gabe Stone. So Dragons working hard and have had a much better second quarter. Bob Bowen's going to scoop it, battles for it, and it's turned loose the other way. Jared Sander was in, trying to get it. The ball's forward. Here comes a skip, and it's picked up right away. Number 8 looks, he battles through, and Stevens has no chance when you're point-blank range like that. The defense has got to get a better hit on that stick or body to not allow that walk through.
Yeah, that was just too easy there by number 8.
Nope, number 8.
I apologize. Mishawaka goal scored by number 8.
And just way too easy there. They got to give him more help there. Can't leave Stevens back on a island like that.
Minute 37 left in the half. Ball battle in the middle. And a scoop forward. And Riddle has it. Riddle spins. Battles forward. Goes through 2 or 3. The ball's loose. He gets it right away. Puts it in. And it's cut off by the goalie. Gets it out. Ben Rangel goes right around him. Good position. Number 8. Gets it wide. Going in at an angle. And timeout. Looks like a timeout by Mishawaka this time. Coach is probably going to set something up. He did last time with about under a minute to go before.
So minute 1 left here in the first half. Mishawaka has scored a couple more. Makes it 7-3 here. We got a timeout. We'll take a quick break. Come back with more lacrosse action here from Argos in just a moment.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
Hey, welcome back here, coming out of a timeout by the Cavemen with a minute 1 left here in the first half. And, Andy, we saw this in the end of the first quarter. They called a timeout with 13 or 14 seconds and come in and had a really good play.
They're going to set it up. Let's see what they do. Number 19 has it in outer mids. Let's see where he goes. Looking for number 9. Breaks in, goes on an angle. And missed catch, and is scooped. And still loose. Dragons trying their best to break it up, and they've done a good job so far. Riddle gets it with the deep hole. Here he goes. Looks. Long pass. Stone comes out, meets it, can't get it. Ball's loose. And he throws it behind him. It rotates over. Mishawaka. And it's number 18. Looks like he's going to scoop it. Addison goes through to the back. Gets in position, waiting for the ball. And there it goes. Plays it up front. Number 8 looks, shot, and it's blocked by Stevens. What a scoop. Long pass, and what a catch. And he goes over the back. 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it for the half. Dragons go in trailing 7-3.
Well, it was a good recovery there. They were down 5 after 1 and have cut the lead to 4 here at half. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back with second half action, get some stats for you. Here in a moment, you're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Argos Dragons Lacrosse here from rainy Argos, Indiana. We'll be back in a moment.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible. Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Welcome to the future, imagined by visionaries, championed by leaders, and focused on results. Made real through hard work and a determination to build the things that people count on. Places where ideas are born, where progress fuels growth and strengthens communities. It's work that makes a difference. United Rentals. You're building the future. We're here to help.
When you shop at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, you're treated like family, and it's a full-service experience. Our expert service team can keep your vehicle happy for years, from simple maintenance to major repairs. We even provide a loaner car if your vehicle needs to stay overnight. So we have an excellent source of demonstrator vehicles offered to you with substantial discounts. So search our inventory online or stop in for a test drive at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Gentech Farm Seed is a proud sponsor of Argos Athletics. Get a jump start on your crops this season with help from the knowledgeable folks at Gentech Farm Seed, proudly offering NutriPack from Ag Explore. Learn more on our Facebook page. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Argos Hardware is your local do-it-best hardware store, offering everything you need for your home improvement, lawn and garden, housewares, and home decor. Argos Hardware prides itself on a knowledgeable and friendly staff. Stop by today to stock up on all of your winter preparation needs, like shovels or ice melt. Argos Hardware is located at 200 West Walnut Street in Argos. Argos Hardware, your local do-it-best hardware store.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
CNS Outdoor Equipment is locally owned and operated and provides products to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. We are your official local Husqvarna and Steel dealer. Online at cnsoutdoor.com. B&G Truck Conversions provides custom-built trucks that are affordable and reliable. Whether it's custom trucks, hitches, or mirrors, you'll always get quality service at the most competitive price. Online at bgtruck.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus, and I mentioned farm.
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, welcome back here to, beautiful Eugene Snyder Field. It's a little soggy this afternoon here, and Dragons struggling a little bit this afternoon here with the Mishawaka Cavemen trailing by a score 7-3 at the half, and it wasn't as bad as we thought it might have been going into that second quarter where it was 5-0 in favor of the Cavemen. The Dragons came out and scored 3 in a row, but they did give up 2 unanswered to end the half.
Well, they won that quarter, I guess, it's definitely a positive note. There was definitely a change in the aggressiveness and a little bit of formation. So with our halftime stats, we'll go with Mishawaka. We only have one player's name at the moment because we do not have a roster, and that is number 9, Addison. Connor Addison, he has 5 goals and 1 assist on the evening so far. Number 21 and number 8 each have 1 goal for the Cavemen. And in the Dragons side, we have Kaler, Job Kaler, Cameron Markley, and Jonathan Stone, all 3 with 1 goal apiece, and all 3 assisted by Gabe Stone in the back. So far on the season, Gabe Stone is leading the team in assist, while Bob Bowen is leading for goals. So I know that Coach Humphrey will be excited or really would like to see Bob Bowen to get involved in that goal-scoring part of his career so far and build on those numbers and really battle with the Cavemen. Looks like Cavemen are warming up a new goalkeeper or a different goalkeeper for the second half. So number 13 looks like he'll be taking the goal and has a coach out there putting them through the paces so far. It is raining. The lights should be coming on anytime soon. I would imagine that it was set for somewhere around 7:30, and we are approaching that time closely now at 7:22 p.m. And the Cavemen are jogging a little bit.
Well, the one thing you'll have to see how both teams react, and it's been slick, I guess, pretty much the whole game, but you see one of them fall down there as they're running across. It's getting a little slicker here on the pitch, so how they react here. You know, the offense obviously has the advantage, knowing obviously where they want to go versus the defense that's trying to, play. So if the Dragons can come out and be aggressive like they were early in that second quarter, they're going to be in good shape. But they kind of, obviously didn't come out real aggressive to start the game. Started the second quarter real aggressive, and then they kind of, lackadaisical a little bit there towards the end of the second quarter and gave up a couple goals. So,
well, your adrenaline gets going and this and that, and then it kind of settles down. And then they the Cavemen, to their credit, started working the ball again, getting themselves into some open areas and creating passing channels to where they are able to manipulate it. But the one goal, number 21 or number 8, he just went through the center, and he needed to be checked and really worked over or something to prevent that, but he just went through right around 2 or 3 players, and then 1v1 at close range, the goalkeeper really has no chance of stopping him. Any type of shot away from the net there, and it's going in, and it sure did. But you got to give sympathy and credit to Shane Stevens, both all in one. He's not happy with himself, and he'll take it at heart, but he has made a ton of saves, and that's what he needs to understand. You got to have everybody on the team helping you. You can't take it on one. As the backup goalkeeper, goalkeepers in soccer are just the same. They always feel it's their fault when a goal goes in, but just like I always tell the players, there's 10 people in front of you. You can't blame yourself. So out here in lacrosse, you got a whole team in front of you that they've went through to go from one end to the other before you're stuck facing 1v1. So, you can say that and you can talk about it, but the kids still take it to heart and they get frustrated and angry and upset. And but then again, that's good life lessons. That's why they play sports. That's why we love watching it as parents.
Yeah, and the only goal, obviously the first quarter, we'll take that and, it's kind of throw that out the window. But the only goal that I saw there of the 2 that they scored, Mishawaka scored in the second quarter, that was really, shouldn't have been allowed, was that goal by number 8. It's like, in basketball, you got a guy going 1-on-5.
Yeah.
And he just splits everybody and gets a layup. And that one was the one that's like, that was a definite failure of the defense.
Yeah, so Dragons look like they're coming out and switching ends again. Stevens still in goal, marching out. He got, let's see, Stone up top with Reisner and Bowen. Riddle. Looks like Noah Bauer. Let's see here. Who else is back there? I can't hardly see the numbers.
Well, that's it'll be interesting to see how this third quarter goes. Yeah. I think 8 of the 10 goals scored here tonight have all been scored in this north end.
Yeah.
So only 2 goals scored there on the south side. So Mishawaka going north again. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Mishawaka's going north.
Okay, but they're flip-flopped in the middle. Is that how you're supposed to do that?
Well, they are today.
Okay. Normally, you
he's going, but he's turned.
He's like, wait a minute, my goalie's down here, so I got to go the other way.
He throws a stick and the ball's out, and
I think everybody was just a little confused on that. I know I was.
Stone has it, puts it in. Dragons going the wrong way. No, he's just moving around into the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Well, we've all seen a layup in the wrong end of a basketball court one time or another. And scoop forward, and Dragon's going to get to it.
Well, everybody's adjusted now. The Cavemen going to be going from left to right here in the third quarter, and the Dragon's going to be going from your right to your left there.
Snow and Kime has it. Looks long, puts it in. Riddle battles, and it gets through to number 6. Scoop pass into the mids. Number 19 has it. Cut off by Blake Sellers.
Nice job right there.
Markley skips it, takes it, runs down, attacking third of the field. Puts it over wide. Reisner. Back over. Riddle can't get it. Uses his foot. Ball's loose, and he scoops it quick. Battles. Gets 1 or 2 swipes on him. Still has it. Goes behind the goal, and it's missed by Stone, and it's going to be Caveman ball.
Real had the right idea
Yeah.
right there, just a little off on that pass and catch by Stone.
Out to the mids. Goes wide. Riddle making him earn it, and he does. Riddle drops a stick, and here comes Caveman wide. Number 18 looks. Dragons got to be aware of Addison behind the goal. 19 has it, picks it up, goes back wide, sets up. Dragons checking their shoulders, see who's behind them, and watching for the cutter. Addison has it. And here he breaks. Shane's. It's only a matter of time. High hit. And gets the ball wide. Back from behind. Number 9 has it. Brings it back over. He's wide. Looks. And he's going to shift around top. Goes wide with it. Taking a different position on the pitch than what he has been. Rotates another player around back. Markley is going to make him earn it. He goes wide with it. Number 19 has it. Riddle. Now they put it behind. 8 has it back there, straight up the middle. Number 9, Addison looks, fakes. Markley. Good containment. Dragons defense composed. Mishawaka moves the ball. Gets himself some pace. Looks, go at speed. Markley rotates. Fakes, it goes wide. Here's a shot, and it's knocked wide. It's going to be scooped. What a scoop from Riddle. Oh, no, that's not even Riddle. That's Miller. Josh Miller with the long pass. And Reisner right up to the top. Stone battles. Reisner gets it. Loose. Stone has it. Stone goes behind the goal where he works his best. Bowen. Stone fakes, turns, gives it over to Bowen. Nope. Does. Bowen has it. He goes behind the goal. Kaler moves in and out, looking for a cutter. Bowen has it. Around the goal. Slips. Keeps on his feet. Rotates. It's up in the air. The ball is loose. Reisner with a great covery. Looks. And goes back behind. Stone. Forward. Kaler. Oh, and he's drilled. Good check. And that's what you got to do to prevent that open shot. Knocked by Stone. 22 moves him off the ball. Uses his body. Goalkeeper catches it. He's in the crease, looks, and just goes a short pass. Makes the easy one, and now there's a 3/4 pass. It's the length of the field, and it's going to be Argos has it. Miller's going to scoop it out of the soccer goal and come back onto the playing field. Miller's got some wheels on him. Goes long, and it's going to be stolen there. Short little shuttle pass. Number 8 has it. He's going to goal. Sneaks in behind. Number 21's wide open, and the Dragons recover. Plays it out high. Number 9, shot, and it's a goal. And that's the play that they've been setting up for a while, going deep and putting it to number 9.
Well, Addison gets goal number 6 as the Mishawaka Cavemen get that 5-goal lead back again with 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. They haven't changed that quarter, so it's actually a third quarter. We got a roster?
Oh, she has a roster on a text message, so I'm gonna go off for a second and give her my number so she can text it to me.
All right. So the score 8-3 here, 6:53 to go, and getting back underway here. The scrum in the middle, and the Cavemen Still trying to come up with it, and they do. They come out with the ball. Andy's working on getting the roster so we can give you a little bit better information here about the Caveman players. We do like to give the kids credit here. The Cavemen doing a nice job here tonight, leading 8-3 over a bit of a depleted Argos Dragons squad. There's a nice deflection there by the Dragons. Coming back the other way. Ball skips all the way through to the offensive third for the Dragons. Stone's going to come back around. He gets it over here. Bowen's been a little quiet here this afternoon. I know he had a big game against Concord their last time out. I think he had 5 or 6 goals for the Dragons. So he's still looking to get on the board here. He's the leading scorer just over the top. Leading scorer on the season for the Dragons. So you can see the water in the on the pitch here really starting to become evident. Fight back behind, and Stone able to come up with it.
Sorry, I haven't got it yet. I'm working on it.
That's actually Markley. Back around, Hyman has it. So the Dragons looking to get something going on the offensive end here, trailing by 5, approaching the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Pitch is getting a little slick here. Yeah. You can see a couple of the players having some trouble getting their footing. Back the other way, the Cavemen come. Addison has the ball. And he flips it back behind. And back up front, and Stevens able to get down on top of that one. But back the other way, and that shot's off wide left by number 8. And there's the thing with the lacrosse that's neat. As that ball goes out the end line, everybody's got their stick out, and if you don't know, that's whoever gets the closest to the line there first. That's who gets the ball. Doesn't matter who it went off of on that shot. So that's a neat little thing about lacrosse.
All right. Well, we're back. I've got some sort of a roster here. Thank you very much from our Mishawaka friends here in the booth. They're helping us out with that. Number 8 is Bryce Godbold, and he had the assist to Addison's last goal, and he has one of the 8 so far tonight. Looks like we have a timeout on the pitch, so that's going to help us, give us a little time to learn some names real quick. We'll be back right after this.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
Go. There you go.
All right, welcome
Hey,
back.
third
Coming
quarter.
out of a timeout here at Eugene Snyder Field. That's my partner, Andy Stone. You hear there in the background. And we're in the third quarter here with the Argos Dragons trailing 8-3 to the Mishawaka Cavemen. 4:10 left to go here in the third. And we've got some rosters. We got some names for you. So we got number 8, Gottbold.
Godbold, yes.
And we knew number 9 was Connor Addison.
Yep. And then number 21, the last goal scorer, all it has is a first name, I'm assuming, with Tristan. So,
right. Well, that's better than nothing.
There we go. We're going to do the best we can with this. We're,
Maybe by the third time they meet, we'll have a full roster.
Names. Yeah. So
I'll have to send a email out to my buddy Dean up there, the athletic director at Mishawaka.
There you go.
Yeah, we're tight.
There you go. Ball's in the middle, loose, and still Tristan has it. See, I got that name down.
Yeah.
1 of 3. I'm good to go. I'm at my limit.
Well, they've got all the goals for the Cavemen, so.
Number 18 has it. Rotates it towards us. Looks, 19, sorry. The lights haven't come on yet.
I think the transportation director here would have some pull.
Well, you might as well forget that. Ball's all the way forward. We got a breakaway if he can scoop it, and Noah cannot get to it in time. And Stone and Reisner haven't battled. Ball's loose, and here comes Mishawaka. It's loose again. And he breaks free. Shot, what a stop by Stevens.
That one's going to leave a mark. That was right in the old bread basket right there.
Good pass forward.
Good job there by Stevens.
Number 8, Blake Sellers.
You can see
Here
the
comes
water
Bowen. Yeah.
coming up off of the turf there.
Scoops it behind. Here comes Stone. Looks. Rotates.
Dragons need to get something going offensively. They've been pretty quiet since their last goal, probably almost a full quarter.
Stone has it. Rotates out. A good check. Bob Bowen. And moving screen.
So you can set a screen.
You just can't be moving forward like
so
that.
So like basketball, you got to be set. Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Number 2, he's got some wheels. He goes at it, and Stevens blocks it again, picks it up. Shane puts it over, gives it to Riddle.
You got to give him a lot of credit coming in here, you know, playing against a tough Mishawaka team. He's had some nice saves in the goal.
Well, and he's had some painful saves. That last one would have been a little bit rough.
I still, the play last year, and I don't remember who they were playing, but Shane and the other kid, the ball's on the ground. They both look at the ball. They both look at each other, and they just smacked into each other. They didn't even care about the ball. That was the best play ever.
Number 2 kicks it forward. Scoops it forward, and here comes number 25 for Mishawaka. A great scoop in speed. Gets it in the middle. Number 10 with a move. And the pass is blocked off, but he gets nudged away. Looks, number 9 Addison, and it's loose. Ball scooped again. Fakes, shot, and that goes wide. And Shane turns and sprints and earns that. Great work. Smart. He's got to find the ball. Oh, he's got it. What we got?
All right.
There we go.
Right at a minute left here in the third quarter. Still 8-3 in favor of the Cavemen.
Mishawaka knocks it out and steals it from Snow and Kime. Takes it in. It's behind the goal. Addison. Forward. Here comes the runner. He doesn't get it. Dragons want to hold him. Ball's forward, and Addison has it. I don't think he wants to go around towards the front again after the last time with the ball's missed. Scooped, and here comes the break. Stoltz puts it forward. Stone fakes, looks. Bowen's on the side, gets it to Bowen. Bowen does not catch it. 19 seconds left. Can the Dragons get a shot off? Looks at the clock. Shot, and it's goal! Well, they call it a nutmeg in soccer, but that was through his wickets, as they say, and gets the goal.
Well, Bowen gets on the board here with 11 seconds to go in the third, cuts the lead down to 4 for Mishawaka. So,
well, if you take it from first quarter, excluding the first quarter, the Dragons are actually winning this game. Unfortunately, the first quarter was a 5-goal deficit.
Yeah, you can't spot a team like Mishawaka 5 goals and expect to come back from that. It would be 4-3 if they hadn't, but they did, and they haven't quit though. That's the thing that you got to give them a lot of credit. You know, being shorthanded and down a few players that are ill this evening, and they haven't gave up.
Well, Mishawaka has maintained their composure and definitely have not made it easy. The ball's loose, and here they come. 2 seconds left. Doesn't look like they're going to get a time on.
Yep.
And it's out. And that's going to be the end of the third. Dragons go into the third, trailing 8-4 to tough Mishawaka. We'll be back right after this.
Argos Hardware is your local do-it-best hardware store, offering everything you need for your home improvement, lawn and garden, housewares, and home decor. Argos Hardware prides itself on a knowledgeable and friendly staff. Stop by today to stock up on all of your winter preparation needs, like shovels or ice melt. Argos Hardware is located at 200 West Walnut Street in Argos. Argos Hardware, your local do-it-best hardware store.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
All right, welcome back here. We're going into the quarter number 4 with the Cavemen leading by a score 8-4 here over the Dragons. But Argos not giving up here. They spotted Mishawaka 5 in the first quarter and have actually outscored Mishawaka 4-3 since. So a nice goal there at the end of the third quarter for Bob Bowen. And let's see if that doesn't spark the Dragons here, the leading scorer for Argos getting on the board.
Well, we talked about it, and, I said Coach Humphrey would like to see him get involved a little bit more. He's not been feeling well, but that's a hard shot to dig out of the grass like that, especially with slick conditions, and it skips. So, Yeah, we had to cancel one game because of illness earlier this week. Ball's loose.
We need to get Coach Humphrey some hand sanitizer.
That's what I said. Stone has it, goes forward, still has it, and gives it over to Stone. Played long, missed, knocked forward. Josh Miller. He's got some wheels. Looks, slows it down just a bit. Tries to get in the middle, and it's broke up, but it goes all the way through to Stone. Gabe Stone has it, and he's behind the goal.
He's got an opportunity there. He's got Bowen in the middle.
Looks, gives it to Reisner. Reisner out wide. Puts it back over to Gabe Stone. Now Reisner switches positions, and they're going to rotate back around. Looks like we have some popcorn. I don't think we want to eat that on the air.
Definitely don't want to hear you eating that on the air.
Gabe Stone has it, rotates around. Reisner makes a cut through the center. Bob Bowen checks. Oh, and the ball's missed. Number 1, Rangel. And here comes Mishawaka. Noah Bauer's battling. And number 2 has it. Let me get his number up. Had to switch off of the list.
Oh, there's a shot. Nice job there by Stevens.
Yep. Jonathan Moody's number 2 for Mishawaka. Ball's loose. Broke up a little bit. The ball is, no one knows where's it at except for Mishawaka grabs it. And comes Tristan. Oh, and that's a foul.
So if number 2 gets sad, is he got the
what? Blues? I don't know.
The Moody Blues?
The Moody Blues, yes. Jonathan Moody. And number 17 for the Dragons, obviously Jared Sanders, the freshman. He's got a penalty.
Hey, that's our first penalty, isn't it, for actual time off?
Yep. A couple subs come in. Rotates the defensive players. Josh Miller's back in, and number 12, Cameron Markley, going to have to defend it. So players, you got Jared Sanders out.
Remind me on that. How long did they stay out there?
It depends. It could be 1 or 2. It's probably just 1 on that push.
being the first one like
one
that.
or 2 minutes.
Addison. And gets a pass in, and there's the goal.
Was that Addison again?
Yep. And I didn't see who the assist was from.
So he's got 7. Yeah. 7 of the 9, and it's 9-4 with a little under 10 minutes left here in the ball game.
Yep, he's out. Just like a power play in hockey, if they get a goal, he's released. That penalty was allowed to where he can be released back into the team. So scrum in the middle. Ball's loose, and it's going to be scooped by Mishawaka. Number 19 has it. Still maintains it. Looks, passes it in at an angle. And the lights are coming on. We sent a message, and the lights are coming on now. 9:32 left. 19.
Shot.
Wide. So we're going to have lights, be under the lights the rest of the evening. Tristan has it. Pulls it back. Scooped. No name under number 25, so that doesn't help us. Brendan. We'll go with Brendan. He didn't have it listed there, so. Number 8 scoops it up. Godbold has it, puts it back behind. Addison has it. Looks, fakes. Wait. Comes around and misses.
That was a really good attempt.
Yeah.
Coming around that spin move there.
Well, now it's offside net. He's in the crease. Stevens going to have time to get the ball out. And he gets a good pass all the way there. Miller scoops, misses. Miller runs through, the ball's loose.
Miller's down.
And Miller not feeling too good at the moment. Even the subs take a knee. Out of respect, Miller stands up. Breeze. I think he might have got hit to where it takes a breath or two to get him back. And he's off. So in comes the sub. Blake Sellers. I think that's number 8. Number 9, number 8. Can't tell what this. Number 8.
Under 8 minutes to go here. 9-4 in favor of the Cavemen. Oh, there's another nice pass, and that was nothing that Stevens could do. Beautiful assist on that play. As Addison scored it, yeah. 8 goals on the night for Addison, and even the one of the 2 goals he didn't score, he had an assist on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's had a hand in 9 of the 10 goals.
Well, depending on the coach, it looks like Addison might be going back there to relax a little bit. He's subbed out, and he's going into the dugout. And looks like he might be relaxing for a bit. Looks like they have a comfortable lead with 6 with only 7:45 left in the game. And here comes number 16 for Mishawaka.
Even at 10-4, you got to give the Dragons a lot of credit because, I mean, they came out and gave up 5 in the first quarter and have really done well. Only 5 goals scored the rest of the game for Mishawaka.
Reisner with a great catch. Ball's up to Stone. Stone sees him. Bowen can't catch it on the wide. He would have been wide open. Looks, gives it back over, shot wide, and Stone's going to be the one to get to it. And he's not wasting time. And the keeper was out of position and didn't take advantage of it. Bowen. Reisner moves to the other side. Reisner passes too close to it. Dustin Rao scoops. Looks. Gets it over. And you can see the water spraying off the baskets when they make the catch. You can, when it comes with pace, you can see it come off. Stones are going to make him earn it. And he takes it. He's going in. Looks. What can he do? Puts it dead center, and it's just a little too hard for Bowen. Bowen's not been able to grab some of those early, and he's having a little time there. He's not feeling the greatest.
Yeah, you can tell he's just a little off of what you normally see, and you can't really tell as much on the screen, but you look up there in the lights, and it's coming down pretty good.
It's still raining.
Yeah. Glad we're in here and Peyton's out there, right?
Yeah, the camera always brings the light out, so it's not nearly this light out. Look at this run from Markley, and he gets shouldered off. The ball's loose. He's going to still scoop it up. And he does great work from defense there, number 26 from Mishawaka. And it's going to be picked up by number 6. Slips and falls. The ball's knocked loose. It's going to be Argos's. And here comes Reisner. Looks. Gets it right in the middle. Bowen with the shot, and it's blocked. And Stone's going to hustle to it. Can he scoop it in time? And he does. Man. Picks it up, and he's wide. Back into the center. Markley. Got time. Takes a shot, and great skip save by number 13, the goalkeeper. Let's get his name for everyone. Number 13, Billy Smith, with a nice save. He's in the goal so far here for the Cavemen here in the second half. Ball's forward by himself and puts it forward by herself. Sorry, number 11. Elizabeth Newland Ball out there and took the shot on the goal and just missed for the Cavemen. I guess I should call her the Cave Woman. Ball's loose. Bowen gets his body in between, scoops it, and it's out of bounds. Going to be Mishawaka's ball. 4:55 left in the game. And that one's wide. It's not going to go out. The wet ground will soak it up. Puts it wide in the middle. Looks, comes back towards the center. Stops, turns, gets good positioning. Someone's got to make sure there's no easy shot. Back over to Elizabeth. Ball put in the center, and who's going to get it? And they just kick it forward. It's blocked, scooped, loose, and Mishawaka can't get it. Where's the ball? Stone, no. Stone, yes, no. Cave and have it. Sometimes it's that way, the over-the-shoulder throw, and it's missed. And Riddle comes in with the deep hole, has it, looks. Riddle keeps very good possession when he has it. He knows how to handle it. Right there's a perfect example. Cuts through, and he says, you know what, I'm going the length. Fakes, looks, and there's the third swat. Gets rid of it and knocks his stick out of his hand. And here comes Mishawaka. Out of bounds. And number 7, Snow and Kime, gets it. And here they go. Long pass. Reisner chases up, and Stone can't catch it off the bounce. He scoops it there, picks it up, and he plays on, and he loses it. Scoops it there. He's got the scoop down. Gabe Stone definitely can run onto it like that. Number 6, making him earn it, keep it. Drops that one. Helps him up. Knocks it out, and it's going to be Mishawaka's ball. Oh, no, they give it back. And here comes Stone with it again. Puts it back in, and it's missed. Bob Bowen.
3 minutes to go here.
Shot, bounces, saved once again.
Well, you can see the water just come off of his stick right there.
Smith with another save. The pass, and the ball is back down towards the Dragons' defensive end. Mishawaka gets it into the third, puts it in the center. Elizabeth has it, looks, rotates around, looks for someone cutting in the middle. Number 18's behind there. And scoops, and Kime, what a play out of Kime, and he's taking it down. Reisner's getting a little width. Kime turns, sees Reisner, scoops it, looks, shot, tough angle, and it's saved by Smith.
Yeah, he had about a 2-inch window with that angle right there.
That was a tough angle. Good shot, but Smith is going to have that one. And now Mishawaka's back in the defensive, attacking third of their field and a defensive end for the Dragons. You're waving them on, but you only have so many people back.
No, I'm waving Peyton on.
Oh, okay. Peyton's behind the ball. Okay.
There we go.
And we got a timeout here. We'll be back right after this. Minute 53 left.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
CNS Outdoor Equipment is locally owned and operated and provides products to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. We are your official local Husqvarna and Steel dealer. Online at cnsoutdoor.com. B&G Truck Conversions provides custom-built trucks that are affordable and reliable. Whether it's custom trucks, hitches, or mirrors, you'll always get quality service at the most competitive price. Online at bgtruck.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Eugene Snyder Field here at Argos High School. Thanks for watching us here tonight on RTC TV4. I'm Steve Stricker with Andy Stone. And out there in the rain, we got Peyton Heckman running camera for us this evening.
Well, we've had a lot of help in the box here by Dusty Stevens and Boyd Reisner helping us out. And then we have some nice, fine people here from Mishawaka that got us a roster. So we're trying to help out with some names with the other team. But much like the team, it's been a big team effort in here to keep this rolling. So,
well, unfortunately for Argos tonight, you know, with a little bit shorthanded with some illness going through, and even some of the players out here that were playing, you know, not feeling the greatest.
Oh, Reisner makes the run through 5 and then just misses the goal completely, and it's out. But Gabe Stone's going to pick it up and bring it back in. Or Bowen, I mean. Bowen was wanting to. Reisner gets the ball in the center.
And Bowen's one of those, you know, he can score in a hurry, but he's, you know, definitely not feeling the greatest
he's
tonight.
sick. He's usually a little more active. But you know what? They've done well. And kudos to Mishawaka. They've played a great game so far tonight, too. Minute 20 left in the match. Dragons trailing 10-4. There's a quick whistle. And somebody's glove or something. Not real sure. And Reisner hands it over to the coach, and number 7 for the Cavemen gets to put it back on before he gets his knuckles hit. Colin Briney. So gets his glove back. 1:15 left in the match. Riddle has the ball way out wide. And here we are back with the action. Bowen. Reisner cutting in. Stone's bringing the trailer out. Shot, and it's high, and Stone's going to get it from behind. Moves the ball. Going to pick it up and go from behind the goal. Minute 2 left. Let's see what happens. Can the Dragons get another goal? It's caught. Looks. Makes a good run around. Markley. Shot. And goal. And here it is. And I tell you what, nice goal by Markley. And just like we've talked about, the goal difference in the game has been that first quarter, 5 until the Dragons woke up and got things going and was in ready to go. It's been a dead even match since that time with 47 seconds left in the game.
Well, I don't think Coach Humphrey's probably not into moral victories, but he's got to feel really good about the way they played after that first quarter. I mean, just, tremendous effort by the Dragons.
And there's a quick scoop by Hyman. Hyman has it. They break into the offensive third. He's going all the way in. Shot! And it's just off the mark.
Boy, he was determined to get there.
Stone gets it. 30 seconds left. Can the Dragons get another one? They caught it. Oh, and there it is. Assist from Stone and a goal by Hyman.
Dragon goal by Zach Hyman. Assist for Gabe Stone.
I think it just took them a little time to adjust to the new lineup, new roster, and different people being in different positions. And I mean, they've done a really good job. You got to give them a lot of credit here. It's 10-6 with 26 seconds to go. Argos has not gave up at all.
All right. Well, the Dragons win that one again. And here comes Riddle. Looks. Gets it wide to Bob Bowen. Bowen goes in. Shot's way high. And Stone's going to pick it up. 13 seconds left. Can the Dragons get another one? Gets it there. Reisner. Reisner goes in. Reisner's going to have a chance. And it's blocked by the keeper.
Another good stop there by Smith.
Smith with the save, and that's going to do it for the match. Great work from both teams. And I tell you what, great game. The difference really when it comes down to it is Connor Addison.
Yeah.
9 goals, 1 assist for the Cavemen. But the Dragons battled back after a 5-goal deficit in the first quarter. And we got some stats. We'll bring it all to you here. Oh, right. We want to take a quick break?
Yeah, go ahead with the stats.
Well, we got as much as we were able to get. Addison with what is it? 6, 7 goals? 8 goals. 1 goal for Tristan, and then 1 goal for Godbold. And for the Dragons, Zach Hyman gets a goal. Bob Bowen with a goal. Job Kaler with a goal. Jonathan Stone with a goal. Cameron Markey with 2. Gabe Stone with 4 assists. And I probably will guess Shane Stevens with, about 15 saves?
Oh, yeah.
At least. Tremendous work out of him. And you can see that Bowen's a little bit frustrated with his, upset with himself. He knows he can do better, but the Dragons were battling an illness. As a squad, had to cancel 1 game, so with that being said, great work out of both squads. The Mishawaka Cavemen come away with the 2nd win for the Dragons and the 2nd loss for the Dragons. 2nd win for the Cavemen, 2nd loss for the Dragons. But can't wait for another matchup. It's been great work out of both squads. And, with that being said, I'll let Steve do all the exit and all that good stuff.
Well, we'll let you see the two teams here as they shake hands going away, and it was a good game. Well played. To just take that first quarter out of the mix, and the Dragons, did very well. So,
well, they won the game 6-10. If you remove that first thrashing error in the first quarter,
6-5 would have been the score. You take those 5 goals they gave up unanswered in the first quarter. So, it was fun. Good to be back here with you on the call, and thanks to Peyton. I know he's he's drowned out there. It was coming down pretty good all night, so he did a great job, and we appreciate him out there with the effort, and appreciate everybody for tuning in. We glad we could get a game for you tonight. Our softball game that we were supposed to cover was canceled due to this weather, and we're going to try and come back tomorrow. We've got some Little League we got the parade and the opening ceremonies down at Rochester Youth League tomorrow.
There you go.
Of course, weather permitting. So a lot of good stuff going on. We're going to be covering a lot of Youth League baseball, softball this summer. So really looking forward to all that. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to RTC TV4, where the Dragons fall by a final score of 10-6 to the Mishawaka Cavemen. We'll say goodnight for Andy Stone, Peyton Heckman. I'm Steve Stricker. Good night here from beautiful Eugene Snyder Field.